Hi video rebooters, it's me again. I'm sorry, don't mind my appearance, I'm actually a little wet. It's raining here. I'm in the car again. I am actually waiting for my daughter to get done with school. She has classes 3 times a week, and unfortunately we thought they were only going to be 15 minutes drive from our house, but they're actually half an hour drive from our house, and she's only there for 2.5 hours, so it's actually a little inconvenient to drive home in between. So we drive down, we drop her off, and then we try to kill some time in the city where she has the school, and then we pick her up because it makes more sense than driving all the way home just to turn around and come back for her. So that's what I'm doing right now. I was at the grocery store and I got some more juice and I actually ran into somebody I haven't seen in a really long time. So that was nice, and it was also nice because even though, you know, I know that I'm still overweight, I had more confidence to talk to her because I've been feeling a little bit better about myself, you know, because I'm taking better care of myself. So, so we had a nice visit, and then I went into the local thrift store and I found 3 shirts and 2 dresses for $22 total, which is really, really good. So I was pleased with that. And I think that some of them, well, I know some of them will fit me right now. I think there's a few, I think the 1 dress and 2 of the shirts might be a little snug, but I wanted to, you know, have something that I could shrink into and be excited about. So that's what I mean when I say I'm always running into, you know, clothing and coming across clothing. So I don't really need to worry if I get rid of some of the clothes in my closet. So yeah, today's day 16. I don't really have much to say, except I wanted to explain to you how I do my juices, because I know I don't do most of my juices the official correct right way, because of my daughter's classes and because of my jobs, my 2 jobs, and my husband's jobs and his schedules. And because of the fact that we live out in the countryside, and we're rather far from farmers markets and things like that, where produce would be less expensive, I just decided for myself that I needed something that I could do that was quicker and easier and simpler. And also I have to cook for my family, otherwise they won't eat because they can't cook. So I have just so much going on that I knew that I needed something with my juice that was going to be easy for me to just grab and go and do quick, and that I wouldn't run out of in between trips to the supermarket or in between trips to the farmer's market, that I wouldn't run out. My daughter has trouble going into stores. She gets very overwhelmed from all the lights and the noises and the people, and so it's not easy for me to run to a place with her where I can get produce. So this is what I came up with, and this is what I've been doing, and I know that this isn't the official textbook way that we're supposed to do a juice fast, but I just wanted to tell you guys what I've been doing. I've been getting the store-bought juice that's cold pressed, and I've been getting whatever's on sale and whatever I can afford. I try to get like bigger containers of it, and I try to give a variety of colors, but centering mostly on green, but I try to mix in like blues and oranges and, you know, other color and carrots and other colors of juice. I try to also work in, but I try to stick mostly to the green. And I looked on the bottles, and for 16 ounces, because I have 6 16-ounce bottles of juice for the day. I don't always drink all 6. Sometimes I only drink 5. But I have my 6 16-ounce bottles, and if you drink just that straight store-bought juice, I was looking at the calorie counts and the sugar counts, and I was like, wow, this is a little high. So what I've been doing was I've been taking my measuring cups. I set my day's worth of bottles out on the counter, maybe 2 days at a time, and I get my my store-bought juice, and I've been measuring like a cup or 3/4 of a cup, and I pour it into every 16-ounce bottle. I actually started off with 8 ounces with a cup of juice from the store per drink, but it actually, my taste changed, and it actually tastes a little too sweet most of the time for me. So I've actually been going back to 3/4 of a cup. So I put like 3/4 of a cup of my green juices and my other colored juices that I get at the store, I put one in every 16-ounce bottle, and then I take my pea protein powder, and I've been doing 1/2 to 3/4 of a teaspoon in each juice, in each container for the day. I measure out one of those. And then I also have this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful superfood powder that I absolutely love and adore. It makes me feel so good when I use it. And it's basically, it's a superfood powder that's made from organic greens of all kinds. It's got like spirulina, barley, wheatgrass, you know, all kinds of things that it would be hard for me to find myself and juice, and also be very expensive to juice. And I have been putting a spoonful of that in every one of my drinks. The only downside to that is it has the tendency to make my orange juices or my carrot juices look green. So it has a tendency to make every juice that I make look the same color. It would be nice if I could see the pretty colors. It tends to give a greenish tint to every one of my juices. And then I put some, you know, I put some purified water in each one and shake it up. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a juice with just some protein and some, it is a juice with some protein and some superfood added to it. But it's also, in a way, I guess maybe more like a smoothie because I'm making it myself with adding these other things in. I don't know. So, if you want to tell me that I'm not, you know, doing the juice fasting, the official way, and then I'm not really doing a juice fast, that's okay. But this is the way that I figured out to make it work for myself. So it only takes me a few minutes, and I'm able to just, you know, grab my bottles and go when I have a busy day, or, you know, if I'm trying to cook for my family and I'm starving, I don't have to, you know, worry about cleaning my juicer and lugging all my produce out. Because I think that I know myself, and I think that what might have happened is if I was under a lot of stress or had a really busy schedule, I would just grab something to eat because I would be starving and there was no time for me to prep all of my stuff to make all my juice. So, is this the best way for me to do it? No, it probably would be better for me to just, you know, every single day, just juice fresh juice right from my juicer. That would be better. Definitely. I mean, I know some people will juice on the weekends and then freeze their juices for the week. And I know that that's also supposed to take away some of the nutrition. So it's definitely best to just, you know, do your juices fresh as you need them. And even go to the market every day to get your produce for the day, or every few days. That's just not doable for me. It's not feasible for me, but this is something nice that I can do for my health. And again, I really, really, really love that superfood powder. It always makes me feel like I have energy, and it seems to really, it also has beets in it, I think, too. Yeah, and it really goes like straight to my body to give me the nourishment that I need. And I feel like it's filling in the gaps from not having, you know, maybe the fresh squeezed produce, or not being able to have all of the other greens that are in there. So, so that's just what I can do. And that's kind of how I'm making it work for me. And it's the best that I can do right now. You know, maybe in the future, I'll be able to get more into juicing fresh every day with my juicer. But for right now, this is what I've been doing, and it's been working. And I've been feeling a little bit better with the protein, you know, protein powder added in. Like, I just upped it from 1/2 teaspoon to 3/4 of a teaspoon per juice because I just felt like I needed a little bit more protein. I've always been told by my natural doctors or my nutritionists that I've gone to, that my body seems to crave and need higher levels of protein than the average person that they see. So I don't know what it is about me, but there's something about me that I just seem to do well on lots of, you know, extra protein. So that's what I do, and today's day 16, so I just thought I'd make a quick video while I'm waiting to go pick up my daughter, and check in with you guys and share that with you. So at least, you know, hopefully you're not disappointed in me for doing it that way, but at least it helps other people maybe that are struggling or want to start, to say, you know, hey, what if this is a lot of work and something that it's hard for me to fit in my schedule, or what if I don't have access to a lot of the fresh farmers market produce? Because like I said, for me, it's like 30 to 40 minutes drive to get to where the produce is the cheapest buy, instead of buying it at my local supermarket. So, you know, this is just another option for people to try if you know, if the traditional method's not working for them. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope everybody's having a good day, and I will talk to you later. Juice on.